India is a land of vast opportunity, and it's projected to be the fastest growing economies. Under the dynamic leadership of the Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi, the Union Government has been successful in building confidence and conviction in the nation's growth narrative and make India a preferred investment destination through highly strategic initiatives such as Make in India, Digital India, Skill India, among others. India, the largest producer of milk and dairy product in the world. The second largest producer of cereals, fruits and vegetables in the world. The second largest producer of fish. India ranks second in terms of total food production globally. Within perishables, fruits and vegetables constitute around 60% of the production. As the second largest consumer of food in the world, India holds the future to the global food demand. India has a vast potential to produce and even greater potential to consume. However, less than 10% of perishable food is processed. Dairy 35%, meat 21%, poultry 6%, fruit and vegetable 2%, and marine 23%. This puts forth immense opportunity for technology suppliers, equipment manufacturers, processors and other value chain stakeholders, including retail food business operators, to make interventions in terms of post-harvest management, modernization and capacity expansion, financial services, infrastructure development, research and development and skill development. Make in India initiatives with single window facilitation cell to address the queries and hand-holding the foreign investors for doing the business and making investment in the food processing sector in India. The Ministry of Food Processing Industries has developed an investors portal for disseminating information on the state-specific resource potential for helping the prospective investors. A food map identifying surplus and deficient areas of various agricultural and horticultural produce in the country has been created. With 100% FDI having been allowed in trading, including e-commerce, in food products manufactured and produced in India. Huge opportunities have opened up for food processors and food retailers to invest in India. India, with its huge agriculture produce, large customer base, growing retail market and organized retail having a very small percentage, there exists immense opportunities for food processors and retailers. India's young population with large disposable income and preference for retail shopping, e-commerce and processed food provide a burgeoning market for the food and opportunities for food retail. Indian economy is growing at a fast pace and GDP is likely to reach $4.5 trillion by 2025, with food retail sector growing by 200% during the same period. India, with its huge agriculture produce, available infrastructure for food processing, including mega food parks, cold chains, ease of doing business initiatives, along with immense opportunities and growth potential for food retail, makes it an ideal destination for food retailers. Apart from retail opportunities, attractive fiscal incentives have been instated by central and state governments. These include capital subsidies, tax rebates, depreciation benefits, as well as reduced customs and excise duties for processed food and machinery to boost investments in the food processing sector. Government has rolled out 42 mega food parks with investment of 15,000 crore rupees, with the aim to make the parks operational by 2019. The parks have around 1,200 developed plots with basic infrastructure enabled that entrepreneurs can lease for setting up of food processing and ancillary units. The same goes for cold chain infrastructure. The government has created a cold chain infrastructure to link the farmer to the consumer seamlessly and to create a cold chain grid in the entire country. the government has set up a special fund of 2,000 crore rupees in NABARD for extending affordable credit to designated food parks and the individual processing units in the designated food parks at concessional rates. Services of preconditioning, pre-cooling, ripening, waxing, retail packing, labeling of fruits and vegetables have been exempted from service tax. Reserve Bank of India has classified loan to food and agro-based processing units and cold chain under agriculture activities for priority sector lending subject to aggregate sanctioned limit of 100 crore rupees per borrower. Food processing industry is one of the major human resource intensive segments, generating around 12% of employment in organized sector. Institutes like NIFTEM in the north and IICPT in the south are catering to this spiraling demand for skilled professionals. Endowed with abundant natural resources and investor-friendly policies, India is truly an investment destination for the food processing fraternity. 100% FDI in retail, availability of raw material, consumer base, e-commerce infrastructure. The opportunity to be tapped is here and now. Invest, grow, prosper. Make in India.